Any related question? Yeah. Pranay?
So the reports are also coming in from Pakistan that a Pakistani officer will also be present in the room when the consular access will be given. So is India agreeing to this thing? And at what level the consular access representation will be made from the government of India? Like who would be representing and who would be going for the consular access?
Smita?
Mine was slightly unrelated because there were reports again yesterday from Pakistan where they claimed to have under detention another Indian alleged spy. Is there any update?
I'll take the consular access first. Geeta?
If you could just explain what the modalities really were and where are the objections that India really has, because what we're given to understand is that while Pakistan has announced the date for consular access is tomorrow, modalities still have not been worked out.
जी अखिलेश जी हिंदी में कौन पूछेगा? हाँ नहीं आप अंग्रेजी में पूछे ना, हिंदी इधर है.
Is this offer of consular access is on the basis of any new request from Indian side, or it is on the basis of old, or it is on the basis of justice ICJ verdict? And related to this is also, will any Indian advocate be allowed in that consular access?
Just एक सेकंड
रवीश जी, मेरा सवाल ये है कि पहले जब कुलभूषण जाधव का परिवार पहले गया था तो पाकिस्तान में जिस तरह की स्थिति बनी थी, क्या इस बार कॉन्सुलर एक्सेस स्वीकार करने के पहले भारत ये इंश्योर करना चाहेगा कि किसी तरह से मिसबिहेव ना हो?
सर, ये भी कहा गया है कि भारत से संवाद का इंतज़ार है और इनफॉर्मली कम्युनिकेट कर दिया गया है, तो कुछ कम्युनिकेशन इस मद्देनज़र हुआ है कि नहीं हुआ?
ये सवाल थोड़ा हटके है. एक तो मैं रेजा,
what we are hearing is that Pakistan has apparently attached some conditionalities with the offer for consular access. Does this go against the verdict of the ICJ?
You see, I am going to disappoint almost all of you. I am not getting into the modalities of what is being discussed. I can only tell you that we have received a proposal from Pakistan. We are at this point of time evaluating the proposal in the light of the judgment of the International Court of Justice. We will maintain communication with Pakistan in this matter through diplomatic channels. So I don't think this is the appropriate forum for us, for me to get into the kind of modalities which is being discussed between India and Pakistan. देखिए ऐसा है कि एक तो मैं बताना चाहूँगा कि पाकिस्तान की तरफ से जो हमारे पास प्रपोज़ल आया है उसको हम अभी इवैल्यूएट कर रहे हैं उस प्रपोज़ल को, और इवैल्यूएट कर रहे हैं जो इंटरनेशनल कोर्ट ऑफ जस्टिस का जजमेंट था उसको मद्देनज़र रखते हुए इसमें जो होगा हम पाकिस्तान के साथ जो राजनयिक चैनल है उसके थ्रू हम उनको इसका जवाब देंगे. जैसा मैंने कहा कि हमारा जवाब जाएगा और हम जो इवैल्यूएट कर रहे हैं उनके प्रपोज़ल को इंटरनेशनल कोर्ट ऑफ जस्टिस के गाइडलाइंस के तहत कर रहे हैं और हमें देखना होगा कि हमारा जवाब क्या होगा. इससे आगे मैं इस मामले पर इस फोरम से मैं नहीं बताना चाहूँगा. जो भी हमारा रिप्लाई होगा, रिस्पॉन्स होगा पाकिस्तान को, वो हम डिप्लोमेटिक चैनल से देंगे. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. मतलब अगर उनका प्रपोजल आया है और हमारा जवाब भी जाएगा और समय से जाएगा. नहीं, वो देखिए वो उनका ये है, जैसा मैंने कहा कि उन्होंने प्रपोजल दिया है और उसका रिप्लाई हमें देना है. वही तो मैं तब से बोल रहा हूँ कि उनका प्रपोजल आया है और हमें उनका प्रपोजल में क्या है उसको इवैल्यूएट करने के बाद जो इंटरनेशनल कोर्ट ऑफ जस्टिस का जो जजमेंट है उसके मद्देनज़र रखते हुए हमें उनको रिप्लाई करना है. और इस पर जो रिप्लाई होगा पाकिस्तान के साथ हम डिप्लोमेटिक चैनल्स के थ्रू करेंगे. मैं इस प्लेटफॉर्म से उस पर मॉडलिटीज़ में क्या होगा, उन्होंने क्या किया है नहीं किया है, मैं उसका जवाब यहाँ से नहीं देना चाहता.
Is there any update on that arrest, the claimed arrest of another Indian alleged spy?
No, we do not react, frankly, to unverified media reports. So we have not heard anything from the Pakistani side on this. So I would not like to react on. Ji, Siddhant.
So there are reports that the former VP of Maldives has been arrested in India. If you have any information on that, is the MEA has been informed? And secondly, Vietnamese sources, this is my second question. Vietnamese sources have said that the Chinese forces are trying to disrupt the ONGC exploration procedure in South China Sea. If you have any reaction on that.
I have just seen a couple of reports in the media about the reported arrest of the ex-vice president of Maldives. We are trying to ascertain the veracity of these reports. I think we will, in due course, contact the state government and find out if these reports are indeed true, and then we can update you. On the Vietnam issue, we have a standard position. We have a position which has been very clear and consistent. You are aware that we have very significant economic and trade interests which are passing through the region. I think the figure which I had was almost 55% of our trade is through this region. And accordingly, we have genuine interests, legitimate interests in the peace, stability and predictability of access to major waterways in the region. Any normal activity which we engage in such waters, we expect that normal laws, international laws should be followed. No, I think somebody else. You have already asked a question, right? Sridhar.
So what implication will this Sino-Vietnamese military tension have on our oil exploration in that region? What are the implications, and have both Vietnam and China been in touch with India on this? Have they explained their position?
No, you see, Sridhar, as I mentioned, that there is no change in our position, and I think from this very platform, I have articulated our position. It has been done in the past as well. So I'll leave it at that. If you want to look at our position, and what we expect and what is going to be our approach, I think you will have to address it to the Ministry of Commerce. जी अखिलेश जी, हाँ शालिंदर उसके बाद.
Our External Affairs Minister is already in Thailand, and he is meeting ASEAN foreign ministers and also East Asian ministers foreign affairs. So in that meeting, has the issue of Vietnam been raised, or is he intending to raise this issue?
With whom?
With the foreign ministers of ASEAN or foreign ministers?
No, look, frankly, I'm not privy to the meeting. I can only share with you that EM is in Thailand, Bangkok today. He's having a packed engagement, and there are 3 multilateral meetings for which he has gone. The ASEAN-India ministerial meeting which has taken place. Then you have the East Asia Summit Foreign Ministers meeting, and then you have ARF, actually 4, and then 10th Mekong Ganga Cooperation meeting, ministerial meeting, spread over today and tomorrow. I can only tell you that he already had meetings with at least 8 foreign ministers, and foreign ministers of Thailand, New Zealand, EU, Japan, Philippines, Indonesia, UK, and as I entered the room, I think he was in a meeting with the Chinese foreign minister. I'm not aware about the details of the meeting. At some point of time, I think we will share with you if there is anything significant which has been discussed in the meeting. There are other meetings scheduled later in the day. There are few meetings scheduled tomorrow as well. We expect, but no, that's what I'm saying. I have mentioned the meetings which have taken place. You see, multilateral engagements, they are very tight. So it is difficult to announce the list of meetings in advance. So as and when there is an opportunity, he is meeting the foreign ministers. We expect some meetings to take place later in the evening and maybe 2 or 3 meetings tomorrow morning. As and when they happen, we will keep you informed. एक सेकंड शालिंदर.
सर पाकिस्तान की जेल में गुलाम फरीद नाम का एक इंडियन नेशनल है, और उसकी फैमिली कुछ दिन पहले EAM से उन्होंने मुलाकात की थी. तो क्या उस बारे में कोई अपडेट उनको किया गया है, जानकारी मांगी गई है पाकिस्तान से इस बारे में?
जो बच्चा मेरे ख्याल से मालरकोटा का है, नहीं, इस मामले में हम लगातार पाकिस्तान के साथ फॉलो अप कर रहे हैं, और जैसा हम बाकी जो हमारे कैदी हैं पाकिस्तान जेल में बाकी लोगों के लिए करते हैं, वैसा ही इनके लिए भी हम कर रहे हैं. जहाँ तक हमारी जानकारी है, इसका जो सेंटेंस था वो अक्टूबर 2018 में कंप्लीट हो गया. उसके बाद हमने लगातार पाकिस्तान को कहा है कि इसका सेंटेंस कंप्लीट हो गया, इसको आप जल्द से जल्द रिहा करें, और हमारा जो हाई कमीशन है पाकिस्तान में इस मैटर को लगातार परस्यू कर रहा है, लगातार पाकिस्तान पे दबाव बना रहा है इसके लिए.
से उनकी मुलाकात
नहीं, मेरे जानकारी के हिसाब से ऐसी कोई मुलाकात नहीं हुई है. सुमिता.
एक रमेश वरवानी जो कि पाकिस्तान तहरीक-ए-इंसाफ के संसद के सदस्य हैं और हिंदू MP भी हैं वहाँ पर पार्लियामेंट में, उन्होंने एक TV9 से इंटरव्यू में एक बार फिर से कहा है कि सिंध और पंजाब में बंदूक की नोक पर वहाँ धर्म परिवर्तन करवाया जा रहा है, कन्वर्जन्स हो रहे हैं. इस बाबत इमरान खान ने भी बातें कही थी US में हाल में. क्या इस मामले को पहले उठाया है भारत सरकार ने, लेकिन किस तरह से उठा सकते हैं और किस हद तक उठा सकते हैं, क्योंकि ये कहीं ना कहीं फिर इंटरनल मामला भी हो जाता है, जो पाकिस्तान भी अगर भारत को लेकर टिप्पणियां करता है तो फिर भारत उसे अलग निगाहों से देख सकता है. तो इस पे क्या कुछ किया जा सकता है?
नहीं स्मिता, इस मामले को हमने पहले भी उठाया हुआ है, और पाकिस्तान की जो ट्रीटमेंट है उनके माइनॉरिटीज़ के खिलाफ, और इस बाबत हमने उनके साथ हमारे जो मंत्री हैं उन्होंने भी बयान दिया है. हम लोगों ने भी कहा है कि पाकिस्तान को अपने माइनॉरिटीज़ की ट्रीटमेंट जो है उसमें बदलाव लाना पड़ेगा, उनको इक्वल ट्रीटमेंट देना पड़ेगा, और जहाँ भी हमें अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलता है स्पेशली इंटरनेशनल फोरम्स में हम इस बात को बिल्कुल सामने रखते हैं. जी.
I'm Archana from Bloomberg. Just a quick question on when are the next round of India-US trade talks scheduled? We recently had their Assistant USTR visiting us. When is the next talks, and is any of our ministers going to travel to the US anytime soon?
See, this, of course, I think the visit of our Commerce and Industry Minister is something which ideally should come from the relevant ministry, I mean, I can only talk about the people, the ministers who are from my ministry. I can only share with you that we are approaching the matters related to trade in a very positive manner, in a very constructive manner. We are aware about the understanding which was reached between Prime Minister and President Trump that the two sides should meet as quickly as possible. And in fact, following the leaders' meeting just few weeks back, the officials of the two sides met here in Delhi. They engaged in discussion on the broad contours of the commercial and economic ties. On the visit itself, the exact dates, etc., I think you will have to contact the relevant ministry. इसी पर है अगली कोई?
On US, but so you just mentioned that we have taken up the matter of this, assistance on F-16 operations, and you said that we have expressed grave concern both in Delhi and Washington. So can we say that a formal protest has been lodged with the US on this issue?
I mean, I had to say what I had to. I mean, what word you want to use in your headline tomorrow, that I leave it to you.
But is it tantamount to a formal protest?
I have said what I had to, Sridhar. I think you can draw your own conclusion, but it is up to you. Thank you. I don't see any other hand. Thank you.
Heard reports of
how many ships are?
How many ships are held captive in that Iranian zone, and how many Indians are there?
No, over total.
Yeah, no. Those ships who have been held by some Iranian authorities or some Gibraltar authorities, and also we have heard reports that 5 Indian ships have been impounded by.
No, I have no information about any such report. I have mentioned about Impero. I have mentioned about Grace 1. If you want to know about other ships, I can share with you some of the other information I have. So there is another ship called Ria, MT Ria, and just hold on, I have some information which I can share with you. MT Ria, I think there were 12 crew members, and 9 crew members have been released. In fact, they have already returned to India with the help of our embassy there. And our mission is now in touch with the concerned Iranian authorities to make sure that the remaining 3 crew members are released.
Sir,
चल रहा है.
Sir, Pakistan today has summoned a senior Indian diplomat condemning the ceasefire violations from Indian side. And I think that such type of ceasefire takes place if there is a provocation from Pakistani side. So has India also lodged any protest to Pakistan on ceasefire violations, or what is the detail on this?
No, I am not aware of something happening today. I'm aware that we had made a strong démarche with the Pakistani side just a couple of days ago, and that was on the killing of an innocent Indian civilian in an unprovoked act of fighting by Pakistan forces. And we did tell them that this was against all established norms of humanitarian and professional military conduct. We feel that Pakistan, despite repeated reminders from our side, continues to resort to ceasefire violation. And we told them to adhere to the 2003 ceasefire understanding for maintaining peace and tranquility along the LOC and the international border.
Pakistan has summoned today Indian diplomats.
I am not aware of this. I think on the ceasefire violation, I remember that they had summoned our diplomat last Friday, but I am not aware about this today. But in any case, I mean, even if it has been done, basically when we react and when it is in retaliation to Pakistan's effort to violate the ceasefire along the IB and the LOC. Kalol?
One last attempt for Kulbhushan Yadav. Is it true that 3:30 tomorrow is the time for the meeting, consular access?
Kalol, as I said, that I will not from this
And
platform.
one Pakistani diplomat is going to be present.
No,
An Indian diplomat has.
It doesn't help. I am not going to share anything from this platform. You will have
But
to
if you
wait.
have confirmed, then what is the
No, what I'm saying
hesitation?
is that you will have to wait till we respond to the Pakistani side through diplomatic channels. अब देखिए, अब अगर होगा तो आपको पता चल जाएगा, शर्तिया पता चल जाएगा. थैंक यू वेरी मच. थैंक यू ऑल फॉर ज्वाइनिंग.
तो ये थे रवीश कुमार, विदेश मंत्रालय के प्रवक्ता, और कई मुद्दों पे सवालों का उन्होंने जवाब दिया, और खासकर